Evening, fine football watchers. Me again. It was a good day today. So we rode from, and I've got some notes down there because the days are just piling into each other and I sort of forget where we've been and where we're going. So we went from St-Paul-Trois-Châteaux to Superdévoluy, which is a ski resort. 114 miles and 8,878 feet of climbing for you feet and miles people like I am. Another day, another two ski resorts, which is where we were today, because we climbed up and then descended and then climbed up and then descended and then climbed up and descended. So quite a lot of climbing today, which made it quite tough, but actually really nice day. So starting off, we was up quite early because I think I mentioned we had a transfer. It was about an hour and a half, so we was up and out the hotel by 5:30, 5:45, I think. So I was really tired this morning. Just for a person of my age, I'm just not getting enough sleep, so it was quite annoying. Yeah, nice early start, but didn't feel great on the coach. Didn't get any sleep on the coach for the hour and a half, and consequently when we started I was a bit knackered. That said, I started pretty well. Weather was pretty good and felt great. It was quite cool. It wasn't too hot at that stage, and all the way to feed station 1. I don't know if I've mentioned before, there's been too many days. We have 4 feed stations, obviously 1, 2, 3 and 4. The first one is sort of generally some croissant or cake, something like that. The second one is sandwiches, as Connor and Pierce, my son-in-laws, call them PBJs mostly, which are peanut butter and jam sandwiches. A thing that I've always told the boys were disgusting. Actually, they're pretty good. And also Nutella, sort of energy stuff really, and coffee. The third one tends to be lunch, although sometimes it's not till 3, 4, even 5 o'clock. And that's like sort of rice, pasta, couscous, all sorts of stuff, bit nice energy stuff with some fruit. And the fourth one tends to be soft drinks and chocolate, really, to get you home. So like Coke, that's the only time of the day I have a Coke, just to give me a boost on the way back. So feed station 1, up until feed station 1, I rode with a member of staff. They get 1 day off in the 3 weeks that they're here. Well, it's nearly 4 weeks because they come out earlier with the bikes and then take the bikes home. So they're off for about 4 weeks. They get 1 day off. And a guy called AJ, really nice guy. I rode with him today for the first feed station. Had some chatted all morning really about different things, and it was really nice to ride with him. He's a lot more powerful than me on the bike, but we stayed together up to feed station 1, where it started to get a bit warm. From there, we followed an amazing route really. It was absolutely beautiful. We followed the path through the mountains, knowing full well at some stage we'd have to go up them, but we followed them through, and we was essentially following the line of the river Aigues, I think it's called, or Aigues. Anyway, Paddy, sorry about that. But really beautiful sort of waterfalls running down there, and the odd rapid where there was enough water, and just stunning. Followed that for miles, and yeah, it was absolutely stunning. And a little bit along that road, you looked to our right and we could see the top of the Ventoux, which is an iconic cycling hill mountain that I thought we might be going up when the route was announced, because it's in Provence, and obviously we finish in Nice this year, but we're not going up that, which is a bit of a shame really. So feed station 2 came along. Amazing mountains, just beautiful roads, and it was a pleasure to ride through. Everything's really lush and green. It just looked amazing. I've taken a load of photos, which if you make an appointment, I can come around and see you and show you all the photos, and do perhaps a PowerPoint presentation, something like that. Really fun night for all of you. I'll book a room maybe, could be good. But it got very warm, but because it was so nice, it's the Napoleon route apparently that we were following. almost took away from some of the heat, although some people were overheating. I could see them at the side of the road, flagging, trying to get some shade, stopping at any open shops, and there aren't many, but stopping at some open shops just to pour some water on their head, and at the feed stations trying to get some water. I did manage to get an ice cream at feed station 3 because there was a shop opposite, and that was very nice. There were options today to cut out to the mountains and make it a light option. Some people that are struggling a bit, and I'm not saying I'm finding it easy, but cut those light options, take those light options and cut off a bit of climbing. And Dangling asked me before I left, would I be taking any of those options? I haven't so far. That's not to say in the next 3 days that are quite difficult that I won't. I'm planning not to. I certainly didn't today, and rode the whole route up to the ski station. So we climbed 3 high category mountains today. We climbed the Col de Bayard, the Col de Noyer, with 10 to 15% ramps at time. Col de Noyer is a ski resort, and then we descended. Really nice descent, although I am a bit of a coward descending, so I don't like the speed. People were overtaking me and wondering what I was doing, like driving Miss Daisy. But so the descents were great actually, because the roads were dry and pretty empty, hardly any cars on the road. And then we climbed up to the final ascent, which will be on the tour a mountaintop finish, and that's a ski resort at Superdévoluy. Really beautiful there, absolutely stunning. I don't know if it's high enough. I don't know what sort of snow record they've got. The infrastructure's there's lots of lifts, so I can only assume it's decent. But it was beautiful in the summer, that's for sure. And then we got driven down, rather than descend, we got driven down in a coach to the hotel. I'm in an Ibis. It's all right. So I'm recording this at half time because the football's on, obviously. I'll be honest, I didn't think it was a penalty, but we'll take that. And for me, the performance is definitely the best we've played in this tournament. And if we carry on playing like this, I think we might win this game. But who knows? So for those that did make it to meals, I know it's a school night and not everyone can get out or have other plans, then I hope you've had a good night. And obviously I'm going to stop recording before the game ends, and let's hope it ends in victory. As I said, we've got 3 really nasty days coming up. We have, it's not the worst day tomorrow in terms of climbing, but it's bad. Sorry about that. But it's bad enough. And also the day after, the 2 days after that, I'm losing track of days, are awful, with over 4,500 metres of climbing on both days. So that could be a challenge. Again, I'm planning to do every pedal stroke if I can, and hopefully get the wheels over the line in Nice on Sunday. So thanks very much, and as I say, I hope you enjoyed the football, and I hope you enjoyed the final on Sunday, because that'll be my last day, and we've got some sort of banquet in the vineyard. But I'm told if England are in the final, they'll make sure there's a TV. So a bit of a long one tonight, but I'm feeling pretty pleased with myself because I've been up some high category mountains today, and I sort of feel okay. So yeah, go on England. Cheers, laters.